Australia for the first match of this 2003-2004 season. Australia take on Zimbabwe in this first three test match. The Australians, they'll be very keen to get off to a good start, and their team is a strong one, albeit without Glenn McGrath.
Well, Glenn McGrath is out injured, and Glenn McGrath hopefully will come back and be very strong in the Australian side again, but has given Steve Waugh the opportunity to talk to Brett Lee and Jason Gillespie and ask them to step up a level. They've got to do it at some stage. McGrath can't be there all the time. Brad Williams is the one who might step in for McGrath at some stage as 12th man, and Stuart MacGill is there, and he's been bowling pretty well lately. Strong batting lineup at the top: Olonga, Hayden, Ponting, Martyn, Steve Waugh, Lehmann and David Gilchrist, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're back pretty much down the list.
And a new look Zimbabwe side, which a side that we're used to seeing the Flower Brothers in, and you seem to have expected that for many a year now. We don't see a Flower Brother inside.
Well, there are a lot of changes there, and certainly they've lost some very, very strong players. Dion Ebrahim is going in first with Trevor Gripper, like Vermeulen, then Stuart Carlisle, Wishart, Craig Evans. Tatenda Taibu is a good young keeper, very talented young player. Heath Streak, the skipper, will take the new ball. He's a good away swing bowler of the right-handers, and that's not going to serve him too well at the start because the Australians have got two left-handers, Sean Irvin and Andy Blignaut and Ray Price. Ray Price, the left-arm spinner, has passed the fitness test to get into the team.
Well, taking their place out in the middle, firstly for the Australians, Justin Langer and with him Matthew Hayden, and to open up in the commentary position, what a great combination we've got for you. Kick things off in this first three test match, Bill Laurie, and with him, Tony Gregg.
Two strips in the wide gully, point, mid off. A little bit of swinging into the left-hander. Justin Langer and Hayden, a magnificent combination. Off the mark, through cover, wide delivery, running down the hill, that'll be the first boundary of the test match.
Has rolled onto the stumps, so Irvin has got the breakthrough that Zimbabwe so badly needed.
No coincidence, it was the first front foot defensive shot that they've created, the Australians playing. Langer this time doesn't fly at it because of the good length and good line. It's wide outside off. He manages to chop it on to his disappointment, but to Sean Irvin's delight. Good length, good line, wide outside off. Langer can do nothing but watch it onto the top of his stumps. He's out for 26. Australia 1 for 43.
Well, that's four. Just a little bit of width there. And that forced delivery from Irvin. And at that pace, any width to a player like Ricky Ponting is boundary time. Well, that's close. And he's given him. May have been a tad quicker, that one from Sean Irvin. Followed up the slow one with a ball about 131 k's. And I think on that occasion he's done Ricky Ponting with pace.
Possibly an inside edge here too. It sounded a little bit squeezy to me. Ponting very happy to accept the decision, so maybe not. Fast ball angled in on the stumps. The one before was outside leg. It's hit him perfectly to go onto the stumps. Definitely hitting the stumps, but did it hit the inside edge before the pad? The umpire says no. Ricky Ponting disappears. 37 from 65 deliveries. Irvin gets his wicket. His second, 2 for 20 he's got. Australia 2 for 102. Short covering position, similar to Ricky Ponting's field placings for Damien Martyn.
He goes through the gap, cover point. That's a beautiful shot. It's almost the shot of the day for mine. It wasn't a bad delivery. Maybe a little bit wide of off stump, but it wasn't a half volley. Damien Martyn just leaned on the ball. Beautiful timing, placement.
Oh, there's another great late cut off the front foot. Irvin has done nothing wrong in this over, but Martin's stroke play has been exceptional.
All fine and use of the feet, that's four. Beautifully played, threw it up Price. Martyn picked it early, went for the pitch of the ball and beat before it's been a short cover. Oh, he's charged that. It's almost a slog, but he gets away with it. Beats me on. Not sure he meant to hit that there, but he went for the charge, didn't quite get it. Next we went on for 4.
There's an example of a beautiful cut shot. That is an exquisite shot. He's got over the top of that one and thumped it away backward of point for 4. That's into the gap as well, and that'll be 4 as well. Beautiful placement, 5 runs off the over. 2 for 162. Great shot. We just can't give him any room outside that off stump. We've seen some really wonderful cover drives here today. A bit of curve there for Trevor Gripper. He's got the breeze to help him drift away. Problem is it just drifted away into the middle of the bat, and Damien Martyn with that boundary has brought up his half century. Well taken, good reflex catch there. Damien Martyn almost guided it straight into the slip fielder's hands. Wishart the man at first slip.
It was a pretty good catch, Wishart. Got the feeling that was the way that Trevor Gripper was going to get a wicket. Ball not spinning back in to Damien Martyn. And actually just keeping going on with the arm. In the end, I think it hit Wishart in about the ribs and he hugged into the chest. Gripper's got a wicket and Damien Martyn's on his way for 53. Australia are now 3 for 199.
Still 49. On the front foot, work through the onside. Fielder gets a hand on it, but can't do anything to prevent the 4. Steve Waugh once again, 50 runs.
This is good form, Steve Waugh.
Well, this time he goes for the slog sweep down on the back knee. The umpire has a good look for it, and both arms raised. 3. Tough period in the middle of the day. It wasn't all his way today. 183 looks a lot easier than the work he's had to put in. 90 overs, 372.
First one on the stumps is 4 runs. Full face of the bat, genuine half bowl. The over bowl, 3 for 376. What a shot. Just a fraction short. Walked quickly onto the back foot and the placement was superb. That's through, misfield. It'll go all the way, just a finger on, runs away to the boundary. Mark off all the test match grounds in Australia. Oh, that's a good effort. Oh, it's a great effort. And he's given him. Peter Willie's got the finger up. Well, that's a brilliant piece of fielding. A brilliant piece of cricket from Sean Irvin. It was a slower delivery to start with. Big inside edge. I thought for a moment there may have been an appeal for LBW. But the ball's ballooned in the air, and Sean Irvin has raced the best part of 15 or 16 metres and taken a superb catch.
We talked about his follow-through too. It might be a little short of this over due to Matthew Hayden's power, but what a brilliant effort. Steve Waugh's bat did hit his boot. Did he actually inside edge it onto his pad? It doesn't matter whether you're thinking 100, 200. If you're going to inside edge and be caught by Sean Irvin for 78. He's gone. Hasn't made that first elusive century at the WACA. Australia 4 for 406.
This time he has decided that he can do whatever Matthew Hayden can do.
What do you think, Tate? How many do you think Australia will want to get? I suppose they're 7 runs short of 500. Well, they'll be thinking now, well, we don't want to bat again. How many do we need?
Oh, that's well played. That's a good shot too. There have been a lot of runs scored in that area. This time it's Lehmann on the back foot, cutting nicely.
I don't know about that, Tony. I don't think we'll hear that long. He needs another 70 odd runs. The way he's going, that'll take him just less than an hour. The way he's in at the moment.
Oh, and back she goes again. Got him. Caught and bowled. That's very well done again. Oh boy, there's one bowler who's enjoying this, I can tell you that, but he's all on his own.
Well, no doubt he's been the pick of the Zimbabwean bowlers by an absolute mile. Deserved his 4 wickets, he's changed his pace. He's picked up Steve Waugh this morning with an excellent court and bowler. Now he's got Darren Lehmann, not quite as spectacularly as Stephen Waugh, but the same amount of effort. A very good effort all around. Sean Irvine, he now has figures of 4 for 79. Lehmann's gone for 30, 5 for 502.
Well, that's well played, and it's missed. And that'll go for 4. Yes, that should have been stopped. This is the sort of thing that happens when the side you're playing against has gone past 500.
It's gone for it. Over the top for 6, a big one. The hitting on 6 is the timing is superb. A genuine hook shot for 6. 50 for Gilchrist. It's all happening. It's 5 for 607.
He says he's on his way. It's directed down the other end. That's a magnificent century to Adam Gilchrist. 184 deliveries. They're on their feet here at the WACA. They have seen some superb cricket. Oh, here we go again. He's got underneath that one. Don't worry about trying to catch it. Oh, and it's over the top. Well, he got underneath it, and Gilchrist just for a second thought he hadn't quite hit it far enough, and it's still carried for 6. Another one.
A little bit of bottom hand there was just enough to get it over the rope. Fielder didn't judge it too well. He was running all over the place.
5 for 735, and only 2 batsmen scoring centuries. Hayden's magnificent 380. Good team performance, but just a wonderful performance by Hayden.
No men in front of the batsman other than cover.
Beats him. Good pace. 146.9. And get seeing about 125 to 130, and all of a sudden the first delivery is a ripper. 146.9 Ks and a bit of outswing as well. And through the circle, that's 4. Genuine eggs are on the carpet. 4 runs.
Unusual slip scoring for the Australians, and this is one area where they can improve. They will improve as well. And they get some experience in there. Justin Langer diving to his left. Damien Martyn.
That's well played. That's over-pitched and struck beautifully down the ground. That'll go for 4, so that'll relieve the pressure just a little bit. Well, that's well played. He's got that one away off his legs beautifully. This is unlike Bichel starting as straight as this.
Got him! Gillespie's knocked him over. 3 good deliveries on the trot. First wicket falls for 61. Ebrahim knocked over by Gillespie with a very good delivery.
Great delivery, just getting the pace there and down on it very late. Knocked over the off stump, just snuck through there. Might have been a bit of pad onto the stumps, but the pace of that just did him for pace there.
Well, that's the end of the day's play. So an over from Lehmann, 1 over 1 maiden, and Zimbabwe are 1 for 79. Battling away here to try and put together a credible response to this incredible score by the Australians. 6 for 735.
Good shot. It goes down the hill, should go for 4. Not quite off the meat of the bat. The outfield very fast. Good shot, nice and straight. It'll be 4. Getting onto the front foot, well played. Good shot, beautiful shot in fact. Doesn't move, brings up the 50, well played, Trevor Gripper. Second against Australia. Under pressure, very good effort. Through, could well be 4. It's nicely timed from Vermeulen. No luck for Gillespie there. Oh, another short one, that's hitting. There's a bit of trouble here as well. Not exactly sure where it's got him.
Yeah, they've come to Perth expecting this live wire pitch and they haven't got it. You had plenty of time to look at that, even though it is 143 k's an hour.
The scoring rate has just dropped in the last couple of overs. Australian fast bowlers have got mean and a bit nasty. That's in the air, and that one will be out. That's off the shoulder of the bat. The Australians are delighted. Trevor Gripper was undone a couple of overs ago, as we highlighted, with a good short ball that got him in the neck. This one, he got some back to, but just ballooned it up to Darren Lehmann.
Brilliantly directed. Can't do anything about this Trevor Gripper. He did everything other than get it in the middle of the bat. Took the right and the outside shoulder of the bat. Brett Lee directed it at good speed, right where he needed to. The wicket they needed comes 2 balls after he was struck in the neck. Trevor Gripper goes for 53, 2 for 105.
There it is. Beautifully bowled. Yesterday, he was just a bit too much on and outside off stump. Today, he's been pitching it round about the middle and leg, and that was beautifully bowled. He's turned the batsman around. Lovely piece of leg spinning.
Yes, look at the ball drift in here. As soon as he starts to do that, and then there's trouble. And it just clipped the edge of the rough there. Beautiful bowling. And that'll take the pressure off Stuart MacGill a bit. More pressure though on the Zimbabweans. Stuart Carlisle out for 2. Nicely caught by Hayden at slip. It's now 3 for 120. In the air and through the gap. Well, they've got 3 slips in the gully there. That was well bowled. There was a bit of bounce there for Bichel.
Beautiful bowling, pitched right, spun sharply, a simple catch. That's superb leg spin bowling. Good effort by MacGill, taking the place of Shane Moore, the best ever leg spinner we've seen. He's chipped in for 2 quick wickets.
44 test wickets for this 12-month period, or this year, for Stuart MacGill. It's the wicket they wanted. Vermeulen, 38 not out, just puts the front foot down. The ball drifts in and then spins away just enough to take the outside edge. Matthew Hayden's game continues its strength. He's gone for 38, 4 for 131.
Well bowled, beating the spin and bounce, 4 for 151. That's a cracking shot. Lee the chaser. It's 4 more. Very good shot, back foot.
That's pretty well hit. In fact, it's extremely well hit.
Now hopefully Steve Waugh won't mind that. He's now got Wishart thinking short ball and pull shot. They haven't had to play too many. Andy Bichell's going to have to persist with it if it's a genuine plan, but put a man there.
And a big shout, yes, good thick outside edge. A nice easy one there for Adam Gilchrist. So breakthrough there for Andy Bichel.
Wishart absolutely disappointed there, showing his disgust at playing a false shot. Bichel just a little bit of shape away is there, holds its own, goes away a little bit. Wishart gets the fish outside off stump. Beautiful edge to the wicketkeeper, this time Gilchrist. Bichel, after a bit of a change in plans by the Australians, picks up the wicket. Wishart on the back foot, edges to Gilchrist for 46, 5 for 199.
On his bowling, and well taken by Adam Gilchrist, just sticking out a right hand, and that one looked like it might have just clipped the top of off. Beautiful piece of bowling.
We saw evidence of a little bit of shape, a seam from Wishart's dismissal. He pitches on middle and that one goes on and hits middle and off. Not a lot of movement. Wishart thought it was going to come on and work the ball onto the leg side. Cannons into the stumps, into Gilchrist's gloves, but Craig Evans has now gone a big breakthrough for 22, 6 for 200.
Good shot, very good. Late cut, you don't see the late cut. played that often. This time he waits, plays late, between slip and gully. Well played.
That's close. That is out. Just in for pace there. Jason Gillespie. Do a lot with delivery, but just seemed to get onto Taibu a little quicker than he first thought. Looked pretty adjacent from up here.
Taibu may have lost track of where he was in the crease because he seemed a little surprised when he was given out LBW. Height is always a bit of a worry here in Perth. That says that it's going to clip about 3/4 of the way up. Peter Willie wasn't in any doubt at all. So Zimbabwe have lost their 7th wicket for 231.
At 380, that world record, 380. There's still going to be enough time to get 20 wickets in this match, but he's now resigned himself to get them all in a row. Oh, it's bowled him, that's a beauty. Well, he beat him with the previous delivery with a lovely outswinger. This one was just as fast, a bit full, and it was right through the Zimbabwean captain.
Fairly similar to the delivery that Andy Bichel produced to get rid of Craig Evans. Starting around at leg stump, perhaps swung a little bit more that one. But the batsman was looking to force it through the onside. No chance with that little bit of movement. And it's 8 for 231.
Well, it's very close, and it's out. And he's going for pace and a bit of swing. And now Brett Lee is on a hat-trick.
It's amazing what a wicket does. That next delivery from Brett Lee was 147 k's an hour. Probably one of the quicker deliveries that he's produced so far in this innings. Right on line. Batsman just way too late on it. So Brett Lee has picked up 2 on the trot. Heath Streak bowled. And then Andy Blignaut, LBW for a duck.
Oh, shot. I'm sure Irvin at the other end is thinking, I better get some runs while I've got some partners left. It's a lovely cover drive. 6 slips and 2 gullies. Here comes Brett Lee. Oh, well played. And he'll get some runs as well. Ray Price. It's a good delivery from Brett Lee. Did exactly what he had to do. It was fast. It was straight. Smash that straight to Steve Waugh. And no luck there for Sean Irvin. It's another wicket for Jason Gillespie, who finishes up with 3 for 52. And it looked off the bat to be a wonderful shot from Sean Irvin. A lot of batsmen getting starts. 6 of the top 7 getting to 15. Only 150. That was to Trevor Gripper. All out 239, some 496 runs behind the Australian total.
And the news is the Australians have been forced to follow on. Zimbabwe 496 runs in arrears.
I want to break through early on. I want to get a few of them out and wrap up this match as fast as possible now. Very attacking field. 2, 4, 6 of them in the slip cordon, if you include the gullies. Got away that one just a little bit wide, so understandably aggressive in terms of their field placing. Oh, it's got him, yes, got behind. Beautifully bowled. Gripper doesn't look all that happy with the decision, either that or he's very, very disappointed. But there was certainly a noise there. It was a beautiful ball, and it hasn't taken long this time round for Australia to strike.
Well, what a beauty. Fuller in length. Gripper probably needed to be on the front foot, but that's great bowling. We saw Ebrahim so comfortable on the back foot. Gripper decides to go back, but all he can do is get the outside edge. Magnificent bowling. We've already analysed the over of Gillespie, and now Trevor Gripper is left to analyse what could have been.
Yeah, that's well played. That's going through the gap and down to third man. Managed to keep it on the ground as well. That's gone for 4.
They've probably been told. I think the referee Mike Proctor freely admits that he mucked up the West Indies scenario. That's out. Dion Ebrahim has mucked up his back foot defensive shot as well. Jason Gillespie twice in the one match strikes.
Yes, he mucked that one up, you did right. On the back foot there, just looked to me as if it came back a little bit off the seam. Just let's see if we can see any movement here. Just a little bit there, a bit of bounce as well. Wasn't a very good shot actually. Playing with a slightly angled back, dragging the ball back onto the stumps, that's a blow. Right, 2 down now for 11. Ebrahim gone for 4.
That's a very good shot. The pull shot was just a fraction short. You did that there in Perth, you get good true bounce.
Which was big full toss, probably because he can't get a lot of purchase off that right knee.
I'm asking a question, but I think that probably came off the bat. We'll have to keep an eye on umpire Venkat Raghavan. It's 1 for 4, and yep, he's signalled 4 right off the bat. Oh, and another good shot. Well, that's his 50, and it's very well played too. That was a beautiful cover drive all the way along the ground for 4. So Mark Vermeulen has registered a half century, and he's keeping him happy. Oh, and the question asked there, really half-hearted push forward. All it needed to do was straighten down the line.
Well, as you can see, they're certainly pitched line of the stumps, maybe just sliding down the leg side.
Oh. Well, that's it for the day. Zimbabwe 2 for 87. They're still 409 runs behind out there at the moment for Vermeulen on 50, precisely a half century, and Stuart Carlisle on 26. We hope you've enjoyed our telecast today.
They know they're in for a hard day, but they're always working at it.
Well, there she goes. That's a big one. That's a very long hit. Onto the roof, Vermeulen saying what Gilchrist can do, I can do as well. Used his feet for the first time and hit it as clean as a whistle.
Just releases, moves his feet beautifully.
It's his highest test score. Yes, well bowled, good cricket. The batsman's not happy, he's having a good look, but there's definitely a noise. There's a leg go in, a short leg, and Brett Lee breaks through.
Frustrating way to get out. Hardly any worse way to get out than caught leg glancing down the leg side. We spend all our time bowling off stump and outside, and a short ball outside leg gets the first wicket of the morning. There's bat handle, gloves and hip all in a line. Adam Gilchrist thinks it's either bat handle or glove. Mark Vermeulen didn't. 63, his highest test score, 3 for 110. So this is something they've spotted. Carlisle might stay in his crease and pop balls up around that area so that Ricky Ponting, rather than being a cover, has come across to the right of screen.
He's gone, back of the bat, sweet shot. It worked. Lehmann breaks through. He'll be very disappointed with that shot, Stuart Carlisle. He's got to 35, he's done all the hard work. He plays a foolish sweep shot, gets the back of the bat and goes straight to first slip, and all of a sudden 2 wickets have fallen in the space of 2 overs. Well bowled by Wynn, he threw it up. A nothing shot, straight to the slip fielder. It's 4 for 112.
That's a good shot. He's in good form, Craig Wishart, there's no doubt about that. Well, that's very close, that's out. That is a big wicket for Andrew Bichel, and a good bowling change for Steve Waugh. He's brought Bichel into the attack, and he's picked up Craig Wishart, who has been in very good form. That's a huge wicket for the Australians.
That looks plump. Yep, he was in line, but he was playing across it, right across it. Good handy wicket, 5 for 118.
Oh, it's dropped in. Tough chance, went very quickly, right down the middle. between the keeper and Matthew Hayden at first slip, and Craig Evans will get off the mark rather fortuitously.
I've got a feeling Gilchrist might have got a fingertip to that. It's gone off the seam. No, but Hayden did. Beautiful goal. Bichel has done it again. He is a beauty. Never been able to command the first line place in the side, but he is always in there when his captain wants. And that is a very good dismissal. Just left Taibu a fraction off the pitch. Perfectly straightforward catch for Adam Gilchrist.
It's a beautiful piece of bowling. He's just doing enough with it, Andy Bichel. No major swing, just a little bit of shape, both in and away. That one went slightly away. Nice healthy edge, and Taibu walked straight away. Out for 3. Zimbabwe now 6 for 126.
Oh, he's gone right through his defence. Well, I think he must have been playing for turn there, but it's gone right through the gap.
Yeah, he's looked down at his bat there almost as if a hole had developed in the middle of it. It just went straight on, just squeezed between bat and pad. Just watch this. Down it comes, and there goes the off stump. That's not a nice sound at all. And watch the celebration. Boom, middle and off, and up they go. And boy, he doesn't often see that happen. When it does, it's a good reason to celebrate. 7 for 126. That was the last one to go.
Yep. Quite off the middle of the bat, but it's hit well enough to reach the rope. That's a good shot. One thing you do know about Sean Irvine, Heath Streak and Andy Blignaut, they will have a dash.
Yes, a couple of good shots on the onside, slightly short deliveries, and both of them smashed away nicely. That is a particularly good shot.
That's good over for Zimbabwe. 3 boundaries.
Only one slip. Captain doesn't seem to have all that much confidence in his ability to find the edge.
Coming away, that's through cover down the hill. It's going to be a boundary. Darren Lehmann. The rough, it's a big hit down the ground. That's a very good one. Clean as a whistle. That's 6. Good use of the feet.
Sean Irvine, that could well be his 50. In fact, it will be his 50. And the 84 balls from his 50. 7th boundary to go with the 1-6, and that's very well played. He's had a good match.
Track that, threw it off, and it's 4. 7 off the over. It's 8 for 230. Catch was a cry, but it's safe. It's 4 all the way. Beautiful square drive.
He's still trailed by 249. Australia will win this test match, you feel? It's just a matter of when. That's a fair step towards it.
That is a brilliant piece of bowling and keeping, because it required Gilchrist in the end to nominate that was the top spinner, the ball that goes straight on. Now, it was well bowled by Lehmann, who's a part-time bowler. He's now got 3 wickets. But just watch Gilchrist. Straight on it goes. That is beautiful keeping. Lovely glove work. And very good bowling. Nice combination, Lehmann and Gilchrist.
Andy Blignaut is now gone for 22. Stumped by Adam Gilchrist off the bowling of Darren Lehmann. And that's Darren Lehmann's 3rd wicket.
Now the umpires deciding to have a chat. Not sure really why. That doesn't appear to be that heavy, although it certainly is getting heavier, the rain. And it looks to me as though they're offering them the rain, and they've gleefully accepted. It is certainly getting heavier. There's the lights are on, so the light isn't a problem.
And the players had to leave the field because of heavy rain yesterday evening. Through the gap. That'll be 4, slightly over-pitched. That's a very good performance from Heath Streak, a half century for him.
That finishes the test match nearly. I say nearly because he thought he was bowled, but umpire Venkat said he took unfair advantage, Brett Lee, and called it a no ball.
It's in the air. Steve was the man at mid-off. Finally, Andy Bichel gets Ray Price hitting down the ground and uppishly, which is unusual. Steve Waugh takes the catch.
And Steve Waugh, when he saw that coming towards him, you could sense that he wasn't going to let it go. He's been very frustrated out there. This was fine innings from Ray Price and a wonderful partnership from him and from Heath Streak.
321 they finished on in their second innings. They didn't make Australia bat again after their mammoth first innings total. Australia 735. They spent a lot of time out in the middle there congratulating each other. Australia haven't had it all their own way. This match has thrown up many challenges for them. They've withstood them all. It's goodbye from the WACA.
This has been another presentation from Nine's Wide World of Sports.